Look at that. 6 o'clock. We didn't sell so much as a fern. I guess this is it. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
You don't mean...
You can't mean.
What don't I mean? I mean I'm closed. Forget it. Kaput.
But you can't.
Kaput. Extinct. I'm closing this god and customer-forsaken place.
Mr. Mushnik, maybe what the firm needs is to move in a new direction.
Some of these exotic plants Seymour has been tinkering around with are really unusual. We were both thinking maybe some of his strange and interesting plants would attract business. There. Now, isn't that plant bizarre?
At least. What kind of a weirdo plant is this, Seymour?
I don't know. I haven't been able to identify it, so I gave it my own name. I call it Audrey 2. You see, sir, if you put a strange and interesting plant like this here in the window,
Maybe what? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound, Seymour? Just because you put a strange and interesting plant in a window, people don't suddenly... Well, don't just stand there. Quick! Put that plant... What do you call it?
Audrey 2?
Put that Audrey 2 in the window where the passers-by can see it. Oh my God, I'd never have believed it. My children, I'm taking us all to dinner.
I'd love to, Mr. Mushnik, but I have a date.
With the same no good, Nick. I'm telling you, Audrey, you don't need a date with him. You need major medical. He ain't a good kind of boy.
He's a professional.
What kind of professional drives a motorcycle, wears a black leather jacket?
He's a rebel, but he makes good money. And besides, he's the only fella I've got. Good night.
That poor girl.
Are we still going to dinner?
You're not going anywhere, Krellborn. You're staying right here and taking care of this sick plant. How come it's fainting all the time?
I told you, it's been giving me trouble. It just wilts. The Audrey 2 is not a healthy girl.
Strictly between us. Neither is the Audrey 1.
If only I knew what breed it is. What genus. But it's nowhere in the books.
Well, my advice to you is, you better figure it out, Krellborn, and fast. Look what this exotic little beauty did for business.
I know.
So work, Seymour. Nurse that plant back to health. I'm counting on you.
I know.
You do?
I do.
So fix! Good night. Little red dots all over the floor.
You're acting pretty strange, Pop.
I had a pretty strange afternoon, son. After my lawyer's appointment, I was called to the police station.
The police?
Yes, it seems they made a routine investigation into the disappearance of this motorcycle dentist. And when they did, it seems they found a MUSHNIK's Skid Row florist's bag in his office.
What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I asked myself, Seymour. And then I began to think about certain things I've noticed around here lately. Like little red dots all over the linoleum.
I spilled some Hawaiian punch and it stained.
Hard to keep things clean around here, isn't it, Seymour? Especially when they only remove the garbage once a month.
What does that have to do with where are you going?
If you want something removed in a hurry, Seymour, it's best not to dispose of it on Skid Row.
What are you talking about?
This! A dentist uniform. How would you like to be my son? How would you like to be my own adopted boy? I never liked him much before, but count the cash that's in the drawer. I've got no choice, I'm much too poor. Say yes! Seymour, I want to be your dad. I want to see you climbing up my family tree. I used to think you left a stench, but now I see that you're a mensch, so I'm proposing, be my son. MUSHNIK and Son sounds great. 3 words with the ring of fate. So say you'll incorporate with me. A florist dream come true. MUSHNIK and his boy chick, you. What business will do for FTD? I can't believe it. It couldn't be happening. Pinch me, girls. It couldn't be happening. All of this sudden success coming out of the blue. I put a sign up right in the front window, an advertisement right in the front window. Stop in and see the amazing new plant, Audrey 2. And the really remarkable thing is that people, they do. Seymour, that twerp of a klutz finally did something right. Audrey 2 drives her nuts. What a blessing this wonderful plant should exist and should rake in the bucks for me hand over fist.